Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to this channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into the world of BTS, specifically JIN, and I think this is actually my first time reacting to any of his solo music. I was just streaming over on Twitch, and I asked the chat if they could give me some recommendations for JIN's solo work, because when I was on Facebook or Instagram, one of the social medias, last week, I was just scrolling through and there was an ad that was like, oh, whatever tour he's on right now is like such and such going to be in Florida. And I was like, oh, well, that's great, because I feel like ever since I've gotten into like the K-pop reaction world, however many years ago that was, not many of the acts that I react to tend to come to Florida, let alone like the Tampa area. So when I looked at the tour, I was like, oh, he's actually coming to Tampa. And oh my God, the tickets are actually affordable. So I was like, well, I don't know much about him outside of like the BTS stuff that I've listened to, but I'm game to go see a concert. Why not? So I bought myself a ticket. So I'm going to go see him this Saturday. And I was like, well, friends, are there any recommendations for JIN music that you think I should know, or that I would enjoy before I go to the concert? I'm sure once I go to the concert, I'm going to hear a bunch of stuff and be adding to my list, and you'll probably be seeing quite a few more reactions in the coming weeks. But I was like, yeah, in prep work, what can I listen to? So one that came up by a few people in the chat was The Astronaut. So I added that to my playlist, and I was just closing down my recording or my computer before I went and got dinner. I was like, you know what? Let me listen to this now. Something in my spirit is saying, let me listen to this now before I close that, because I don't know when I'm going to sit down and record again. So it's like, let me listen to this now. Get this in my system, and who knows? Maybe this will inspire some other wandering into the world of JIN. But we're going to look at the official music video for the song "The Astronaut." I don't know anything about this other than the chat told me that this was before he went into the service. I think he just recently got out of the service, but this was before he went in. That's all I know about it. So let's dive in and see what it's all about. 2022. Okay. I like that suit. I like the tone of his voice. It's really nice vibrato. Okay. Beautiful head voice. Aww. That's beautiful head voice. I could feel this in like a soundtrack. Like I could see this in a film soundtrack. Like a romantic comedy. I like that sweater too. Actually, I like that whole outfit. I would pick you up. I would give you a ride. Oh, sweet boy. All right, so I absolutely love the song. I think the song is very catchy. It's a very catchy pop song, and like I said, I can hear it in the soundtrack of a romantic comedy, or I can hear it in the soundtrack of a television series. And I do enjoy the way the lyrics were written and the way the music video was presented, because like if you listen to, like if I were just to read the lyrics in the chorus, like when I'm with you there's no one else, like you could very easily turn that into, or spin that into like a romantic song, like okay, this is a love song, we're flirty, or you know, flirty with your girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whoever it may be. Like you could very easily spin it to be a love song, but I feel like it was specifically written in such a way that sure, you could do that if that's how you were choosing to interpret it, but it's also very open-ended in how you can interpret it. And then looking at some of the comments where people were telling me that this was the last thing that he did before he went to the army, it makes some of those decisions make a lot more sense. So it feels really like a song that was written to his fandom, where it's like, when I'm with you guys, there's no one else. And just some of the themes of leaving and coming back home, and leaving and coming back home, and just being at peace and being happy with that special somebody or somebodies, those people, his family. And even I think in the crossword puzzle that he was filling out there in the end, I want to say he wrote family. Yeah, he was writing family down there, and then he immediately looks up to camera and it's smiling. It feels all very intentional, like this was written for those fans. And like, I love it when artists show their appreciation to their fan base. Obviously, I'm new to his solo work, so it may not be meant specifically for me because I am very new to his solo work, but I can appreciate the gesture, and I can appreciate taking the time to truly dedicate something to those people who made you who you were. Like, without the fans, artists really wouldn't have the platform that they do have. Without fans, followers, or supporters, none of us people in the public I would have any sort of, traction that we have. So I love seeing that sort of just outward pouring of affection back to the fans. Like, thank you for everything that you do for me. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are like my family. So yeah, I think it was a really well shot music video. I loved a lot of the wardrobing, a lot of the styling choices, and like I said, his voice is lovely. He has lovely tone to his voice. Love his vibrato, beautiful head voice, and yeah, it just makes me more excited to see what else he has in store. Like, I know there's some newer stuff that he's put out over the last couple months. I did add a couple other things to my playlist. But yeah, this makes me excited to see what potentially I might be seeing on Saturday. But anyway, I could babble on and on, but I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. Anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah, mwah.